actually is the abbreviation of the Royal Ontario Museum. What kind of stuff you are working in Rome and what you can really do and what like the oldest cultural relics that you have ever touched?
So I specialize in the Middle Eastern area when I was working with my professor. So I've excavated from Jerusalem. I've even had a pot, like a piece of pottery
Yeah.
from China.
Oh.
Yeah, so we had to learn a little bit of chemistry to be able to know like where is this from, like what kind of period this is from. We can't physically touch because of our oils and everything. We're going to damage the artifacts.
Yeah.
So we all have like a kit. So we
Yeah.
have our gloves, specific gloves that we change, and then we have our dusters. We have our like every tool that we need.
Yeah.
And for us, it's more of a system of research.
Mm.
So the artifacts that you see at the ROM, they don't necessarily change unless the exhibition changes. But the artifacts that we get in is more for research purposes and kind of people who do their PhDs, they need to write their dissertations as well. We do. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Because picture you sharing with me, I think the sword.
Yeah.
So the sword is from where?
So it's from Middle East. Back then, even now, with a lot of their weaponry,
Yeah.
they use passages from their holy book.
Oh.
So it's called the Quran, and they use it and they put it in their swords because they think it's like it's pure, right? It's like
Yeah.
holy.
Yeah.
And I'm sure a lot of like ancient armory and ancient swords, and even in Christian cultures, any culture, I'm sure even in Chinese culture,
Yeah.
they use like certain passages of famous or holy texts.
So in your memory, what's the oldest cultural relic you have
Yeah.
in our time?
So I personally, I've read upon it and I've seen it with my own eyes. It's a Sumerian text. It's one of the oldest texts in the world that we know of, and it's basically the first known text of the first millennial. So the first millennial is like the first ever existence of known humankind.
Yeah.
We of course know like Adam and Eve and all these other stories, but
Yeah.
the Sumerian text was the first ever written documentation. That's what spearheaded my interest in the Middle Eastern culture and area of history is because Sumeria is Babylon, which is the Iraq. So that's one of the oldest texts.